Well, that was pretty weird. What's up, Goblin Nation? It's Jibrian, and man, do we have a fun episode for you today. No, it's not a news video. Today is even more special than that. Today, we're going to look at some of the suggestions in the Rell Discord, and let me say right now, some of them are absolutely terrible. Honestly, they're not all bad, and I know some of the people suggesting are really young, so I feel bad laughing at them, but actually, I don't feel bad. We're going Goblin mode for this one. It's hard for me to talk to girls. Before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and join our crew Discord if you're looking for people to talk about Rell with. We're always looking for new members, and we'll be doing giveaways and game nights when the game's actually out. Let's not waste any more time and buckle in because delicious times are ahead of you. So the first suggestion we have is to actually allow us to use our own katanas instead of Zoros when we use 3 sword style. I actually agree with this one. You can see I replied to it. No idea whether or not they're actually going to do this, but you know, it's a good idea. I'd give it a 3 out of 5. Kind of boring, but still a good idea. Next up, we have our first bad idea. This one's called change controls. You basically allow us to customize our controls so they're different than every other fighting game. This is actually a decent idea. The reason it's a bad one is because it's already confirmed. Half of the suggestions you'll see actually are things that are already confirmed and they know are going to be in the game. 1 out of 5. You're a fake fan. Next up, we have someone asking for the blue version of Sanji's fighting style, but specifically they want it to be a skin and not like an awakening or something like that. I'm kind of torn on this one because I like the idea of it being a stronger version because that's how it is in the anime, but I feel like having red flames and choosing between red and blue could be better to match your outfit, you know? So I'm kind of torn. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Man, next up we got a real stinker. Now you'll see that most of the bad ones are actually made by the same person. You can see his name is Christmas Bacon. This is just him asking what people are gonna do. Like, this isn't a suggestion. He's just trying to talk to people. It's almost like he doesn't know. If he wanted to talk to people about Rell, he could join our crew Discord in the description below. 0 out of 10. It's not even a suggestion. Next up, we have someone suggesting a devil fruit. These are actually my favorite kind of suggestions because more fruits is always better, you know, more variety in the world. And they usually show off a moveset that they come up with, you know, in order to give them ideas in case they actually do make the fruit. I give this one a 4 out of 5 because it's not mind-blowing, but these are still good suggestions. Now, I don't think I've ever seen a Roblox game that didn't have this suggested at some point. Vanity slots. So basically, you can put clothing there where you won't use the stats, but you'll use the look. That way you can, you know, be as drippy as you want without affecting stats. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this is already in the game. 3 out of 5. Next up, we have another good one. This one's ranks and crews, so you could actually assign your crew members ranks. This is good for organization, and it's a good system to have. I don't think it'd be that hard for them to do, since it would be a menu thing mostly. Another 3 out of 5, I think. Next, we have someone asking for ship maintenance. It sounds like you want like more in-depth mini games for repairing a ship, so it's not just like fixing the hull like they showed off. Honestly, this one sounds kind of annoying. Like, imagine you're in the middle of this epic ship fight and then you have to start doing some like Among Us tasks like doing wires. 2 out of 5. Not good, not terrible. Now here's another terrible one. Balanced game passes. Not because I don't like the idea, but because people have been posting and saying this since they announced the Rell. Like, we get it. I'm sure they know. If people would just check to see if this has already been posted, we wouldn't get the same post once a week for the last 8 months, you know? 0 out of 10. I made it out of 10 that time for no reason, just to show how mad I am. Next up, we have another popular one, the ability to ride teammates who are using Zoan fruit. I believe they tweeted about this one on Twitter and said that they can't really make this work the way the system is. Maybe someday they'll fix it or make it work, I don't know. Either way, 3 out of 5. This has been posted before. This suggestion is to have races as a type of minigame in the overworld. I like this one. I think more activities is always better. I'm not big on races personally, so I'll still give it like a 3 out of 5. But yeah, challenges as a whole would be really good, especially if you can just like bump into them and get paid. Actually, if they did these as world events, I think it'd be cool and have a good opportunity for everyone to show off their unique mounts. So I'm kind of maybe 3.5. Now, in case you thought we were just going to be getting a bunch of good suggestions, Christmas Bacon came back just to let you know that you are wrong. This suggestion is to allow people to fully customize their Zoans. He goes on to explain it a little further because you can spare the title, that doesn't make any sense. He basically wants to build a Zoan where you can like have the leopard fruit and then pick ox moves or dragon moves and like build your own moveset, which sounds completely overpowered and kind of ruins the point of Zoans. Like, why would dragon be cool if you could just pick like ox transformation? You know what I mean? Like, or if you got ox, you could just pick dragon. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And it would just like be a mess visually too. This is a negative 5 out of 10. Honestly, probably the worst idea in this whole list because it actually like, it's not like so bad that like it's nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, this is actually an idea that I could imagine a bad developer actually doing. But like, if they did it in Rell Seas, it would just make all Zoan fruit like bad. So I'm gonna be honest. I started by date, so it was, you know, in order. This dude just suggests like once a day. You know, like, you see, this is 419. I'm recording this on 421. He's already had like 4 suggestions. You know, and I think each one gets worse than the last. This one is, he wants you to like walk in like your crewmates into slots to like give them like roles like an RPG. But like, this is some Skyrim shit. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine they would give every crewmate like unique quests. It's like he doesn't know what he's asking. Like, I know he's probably a little kid, but like, this is just a really weird suggestion. 1 out of 5. You can see this suggestion actually happened 4 minutes before the other one if you actually look at the timestamp there. He's just suggesting the art fruit, which is, you know, a pretty good idea. But then he has, I don't know why he has to like read the bottom part. Imagine someone attacking you with gay fan art. Like, bro, chill. Let's go back 6 more minutes and see his other suggestion. Fishing rod as a weapon instead of just used for fishing only. Now he wants the fishing rod to be able to like grapple you like places and like pull people towards you and throw people. This is a Minecraft suggestion. Fans of the channel will know I love fishing in games, and a fishing rod should just stay a fishing rod. 1 out of 5. Finally, we have a suggestion from someone else. He wants observation hockey to work as like an early alert for dodging or blocking. I don't think it's gonna work that way. I don't know if they would. It seems kind of like too tedious to do mid-fight while you're also attacking. You can probably tell I'm not a big fan of the suggestions that just like add a mini game to something that already is in the game. 2 out of 5. Next up, we have giving soul fruit a weapon. Honestly, I'm cool with this one actually. I know Big Mom has like her sword that's also her hat, so there is like some anime precedence for it. You know, it's not out of nowhere. And I've mentioned before that I like the idea of more fruits getting unique weapons. Although I don't know if I'd want this one to be stuck to a sword. Maybe like you can pick like out of 3 different classes similar to light. 4 out of 5, pretty good idea. And the last one we have is the Buddha moveset full form. I'm not really a fan of these. I don't like it when people just like see something that's already in the game and are like, here's how it should work. You know what I mean? Like, let them cook. Like, I'm just imagining they have like all their notes for like what they're doing with Buddha, and then they see this and then they just crumple up the piece of paper and throw it in the trash. Like, this dude did better than us, we gotta copy him. Like, yeah, right. 2 out of 5. Maybe if it wasn't already confirmed, and maybe if the game wasn't so far in development, you know what I mean? Like, I could imagine the game gets announced, this would be like a good suggestion, but we're like, it's releasing like any month now, you know? And that's all we got for the video. I know I'm not normally this negative when it comes to, you know, like trashing other people's ideas and stuff, but honestly, I had a lot of fun, and it's really interesting looking at what some people suggest, you know. I didn't really even go that far back. Some of these are only like a week ago at the latest, you know. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions that you'd like to see in Rell Seas, comment them below and join the Discord. You can also share them there. And if you made it this far in the video, then you're a real fan, and comment happy birthday because it is my birthday on the 22nd. Thanks, love you guys, and I'm out.